Happy Saturday. Not Saturday. Good Lord, it's Sunday. Jeez. My brain's not working. Happy Sunday, Warriors. And welcome to day 2 of the 5-year celebration live stream. So excited to have you with us. My mods are in another channel and they are chatting and discussing and getting ready for chapter 2 of the Harmony Horror. I'm super excited about it. How's everyone this morning? Or at least morning on my side of the pond. Putting out a couple of links on Twitter. See how many people we can get in here today. Let me get in the right chat here. Happy Football Sunday. Yeah, it is the big day today, huh? Perkins is like tough waking up. Man, it's time to be up. Time to be up and doing. Good evening, Miss Nina. I'm trying to finish my breakfast real quick. I had planned a lovely warm breakfast and then got sidetracked, and so now I'm like, eating yogurt. Oh, well, hi, Squeeze. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Been up all night. Wow. What is so interesting that had you up all night? Man. Hey, Seb. Oh, having to work on a Sunday? That's no fun. Uh-oh, snow again? I tell you, it's the time of year for it. This time last year, the South was getting hammered with crazy snow for like a week. Well, Seb, I hope it's a good day at work. Hope it goes fast. All right. Thanks for stopping by, T. Appreciate it. Okay, put my yogurt up. It's done. All right. So yesterday we had a super fun time. We played some Uno. It got pretty vicious, which was a lot of fun. And then we also played Clue, which cracked me up because apparently I was the murderer. So we had a good time, my mods and I. So today what we're doing is we are playing Chapter 2 of the Harmony Horror. This is a Patreon Halloween special that we did back in October. And it's kind of like it's a role-playing game, tabletop role-playing game. Dead of Night, I think is what it's called. My brain is not working yet because I had coffee and then coffee got cold, so I had to get rid of coffee. So I'm lack of coffee at the moment. And so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So we will go ahead and get started. Let me get my mods back in to the chat. All right. Making sure they're okay. I don't want them chatting and saying stuff they don't want all over the internet. 4 inches of Saturday. Wow. With rain. Ooh, snow mixed with rain's bad. All right, here we go. And hello, my mods.
Hello.
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 Have all 4 of them today. One of ours decided he'd rather go play D&D yesterday. But we're excited.
Nah.
We're excited he's decided to join today. How are
Too
y'all
good
doing?
for Uno.
I wonder who's he talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right
nervous.
at you. Don't be nervous. This is going to be great.
Yeah, I'm nervous in the same way, I suppose. I guess that you were when you uploaded the first audio.
Oh yeah, I
years
think
ago.
it's more excitement than anything. But yeah, there's some nerves.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, are we ready to get this thing started, lady and gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I am changing the screen, so headphone wearers, beware, because I'm switching it over. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's so loud.
What?
Huh? What? What you say?
My hearing went.
Colonel Mustard in the library to Rich.
I think Morgan's sound is cut. I can't hear her. Yeah, does anybody have anything they want to clear up before we get started? Any final questions?
No, I think we're good. I'm good. Y'all good?
I'm ready to solve this case.
Fun.
I'm throwing myself out of the cliff and build my wings on the way down. How are you, Jackie?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
She's like, I'm ready to get this done with so I can go take a nap.
I don't nap, so no.
You don't nap?
I physically can't. My house is too busy. So it's really once this is done, I'm getting ready for college.
Oh, my
Remind-
gosh.
Nothing. No nap time.
Reminds me of the time when I was a night watchman at a camp, where some a summer camp for kids, and one of them asked the teachers, when does he sleep? When does Count sleep? I told my brother that he should, who was working at the camp, he should tell them that, oh, Count has such terrible nightmares for what he did to those kids at the other camp, so he doesn't sleep.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Oh, I could not go without napping. I love naps. Naps are crucial and incredible, and I have them every Saturday and Sunday without fail. Love my naps.
I've tried so many times in the past, but then I get called down or I need to go and do something. So
See, that's when you go down. You say, "Look, from this time to this time, I am napping. Do not call for me. Do not ask for me. I am not coming. So, everybody, zip your lip. Here we go. I'm napping. And you go back upstairs. Go down, be authoritative, Jackie, and be like, no, you are not messing up my nap time.
Established dominance.
Exactly.
I wish.
If not, find the biggest, the strongest guy and beat him up. Everybody's gonna see it. Works in the schoolyard.
And chat is agreeing with us, Jackie. Naps are important. Naps are a must. Naps give life.
I would if I could, but I physically can't because there's too many people.
I'm telling you.
Our walls is
I will show you the way. I can be in a house of 25 people and I will get my nap.
I wish that was the thing. I was up about like 5 different times last night, so I'm tired. So I would nap if I could. Teach me the way, please.
Oh, Chad is wanting to start a fund to get you a nap. Apparently we're going to pay people off. So you can have a nap, Jackie.
So if you just shut up for like an hour or two, we give you $20.
For 40 cents a day.
All
Morgan,
right.
that's a good idea for an audio. Morgan gives nap instructions.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, shall we do this?
Let's do this.
Okay. La 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 la.
Right. Same.
Okay.
You're done, Short?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well then, moment of silence, please.
Oh, in the background.
Nice.
Good evening, children. I see you have returned for more tales from the dead of night. Much anxious to see what happened to the lady and the workers of the manor, are you not? But do you not know that curiosity is what killed the cat? I shall give you one last chance to leave. What? You are still here? Very well, but do not tell me I did not warn you. But since you have decided to remain, I shall tell you the first part of the horrible event that took place. Nessa Peterson arrived at the Pinson Manor to make it her home, and who can blame her? Who would not want to live in a palace such as this? Too bad things are not as they seem. No. Besides the wet footprints and gurgling noise in the basement, and a little pale boy named Shane is running around, the ancient owner of the manor, Ludwig, is seen wandering around the estate. And something heavy fell over the head of the maid Bella McKay. And as the ghost of Shane showed Ness and Crystal a secret compartment in the attic containing journals, a tragedy fell over the poor gardener. A lady with no head came to him and ripped his poor head off and used it as a puppet. Harmony, what a town! But the pages of the journal had pictures of the little boy Shane and his mother Annabelle. And it appears the journals was of the son of Ludwig, who was being sent away. But where is he being sent to and why? Are you sure you wish to find out more? Well, in that case, I should say, welcome home.
Good job, man. That was awesome.
Thank you. So, let's see here. We'd probably start at the and I first screw up. Well, at the first, it has gone a few weeks since the passing of the gardener. The Nessa has been ordered by the police force to stay there because she's a suspect in this murder case, as is everyone else who has worked there. You're allowed to go home if you live in Harmony, but you're not allowed to leave the town. for set reasons. Officer Rick. Rick!
No. Yes.
What are you doing this fight? It's a Sunday afternoon. It's getting dark.
What I am doing? I'm doing overtime. Goddamn overtime because those city folk, they came here and they took my murder case. And I'm not leaving. I'm the cop of this town. This should have been my case. And no way that I'm gonna leave here. I'll just. They don't mind if I just walk around a bit. Might even solve the case for those newbies.
So you're at the police station.
Well, I'm on my way to the house.
Okay. You're driving towards the house, and you come up. You drive up to the house.
Correct.
You walk up and you ring the doorbell, I presume, or
well, I gotta make sure that the premises are secure. Of course, I might just look around a little bit before I knock on the door, ring the bell.
okay. Here we are. So you're somewhere around here, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Nessa.
Just a moment. Phew. Sorry. Whew.
You hear a sneeze from inside the house.
Oh, excuse me. So
Epic.
sorry.
That's right. Yeah.
Alright,
You have been told to remain at your local residence. They have moved away the body. They've taken pictures and all that fun stuff.
okay.
So everything is seemingly back to normal. What are you doing?
Okay. Probably I'm gonna say that I'm just kind of walking around the house, just taking things in when I notice the car come up the drive and see the man get out, and I'm watching him from the window to see who he is and what he's doing here. Because after everything that's happened, I am on very, very high alert. So when the doorbell rings, I'm probably going to jump a little bit and then head to open the door.
You do know him. You have talked to him before after the case. His name is Rick Mortimer. He's the local sheriff. So you open the door.
Sheriff,
And Rick. Yeah.
what
Go
can
ahead.
I do for you today?
Well, I'm here to continue my investigations. Totally within my jurisdiction and legally, of course. I'm after all the local chief of police, the sheriff of this town, you might say.
I know all of this, and you've been investigating this for a week. What more are you thinking you're going to find here?
I don't know. I'm sure I can find more. I can find more things with my skills. At least more things than those damn city folk. I'm just here to inspect the house a bit more to see if maybe the killer comes back, right? Just investigating.
All right.
You
Do you
Can
come
come
in?
in? I knew you'd understand.
So I step back and motion for him to come in.
Go inside.
Meanwhile, what is Tom Graves doing? The servant. No, the butler, I mean.
I imagine he's like keeping a close eye on the house and Nessa. Like I remember say like he would be like right around watching. You know, he'd probably approach the detective before you even got to the door, asking what he's doing here and stuff. It's definitely on high alert.
Okay, so you walk up as he enters the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you talk to him?
State your business here.
Business?
What do you want?
I'm here for an investigation, of course. It's
I
not
need
like
to see some identification.
this is my ID. I'm the. It says right here, Rick Mortimer, local chief of police, sheriff.
Haven't you bothered to miss enough?
Have I not done what?
Haven't you bothered to miss enough?
I understand that this might be a bit of pressure, but we have to solve the murder case. And as far as I know, everybody's a suspect. So no.
Even you?
I wasn't there.
Okay.
So you, the three of you step inside, or what do you do?
I'm gonna close the door behind and look at the sheriff and say, "You seem to have a small chip on your shoulder about being the local sheriff."
Well, I mean, I'm technically just it's basically it's my calling. It's like they don't such a good idea to have a sheriff, but you know, England and all. So
Well, where would you like to investigate first?
I've heard that somebody was assaulted in a cellar. I'd like to see if I can find some more traces or clues.
All right. Mr. Graves, would you escort him down to the cellar, please?
Yes, right this way.
I will
Before we
remain up
can-
here.
Before we continue with whatever the boys find in the cellar, we have one character not accounted for yet. Crystal,
Yes.
what are you doing?
So she'll have still been helping around the manor, especially with her mother taking it a little easier. She'll be taking over a lot more of the jobs than she used to.
Hmm.
So she'll probably just be dondering around, seeing what jobs need done.
I've written in my notes that your mother is gonna be fine. She got a bump on the head,
Mhm.
so you probably know this. She got a bump on the head, and she's homesick for a while.
Mhm.
So you're wandering around, looking things to do. Any room in particular? What you think of?
Should probably have been sorting things out in the dining room, just wiping down tables, sorting out chairs.
Okay. You probably hear the sheriff come again, entering from the outside, and he and Graves passes through the dining room this way. Come on, through the kitchen and down to the cellar.
Mhm.
There are noises
on-
coming from. Sorry, there are noises from the kitchen coming. Sven is probably there.
Upon hearing the sheriff's voice, she looks up and just squints her eyes in like an angry manner, just done with the whole thing, and then just looks down, not wanting to talk to anyone when they walk through.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they pass, or do you guys stop to talk to her, or what do you do? Yo,
The little girl seems to be looks angry.
She's busy. She's working. Right this way, sir.
That's,
I'm just gonna keep ushering him along to the cellar.
Let's go to the cellar.
okay. Oh, music stopped. Don't stop. Please continue. So the cellar. You guys come down from here. And what you guys gather from the report, she was knocked out down here.
let's go to the place where this woman has been assaulted. Storage, right?
Sorry. Sorry.
Huh.
So it's like I imagine like Graves is like not too trustworthy. So it's like I'm gonna leading down there and kind of like stand in the archway with my arms crossed and just like watching.
In the archway,
As he
like
does
here.
this with- yeah, just with my arms crossed and just watching do whatever he's doing, just like annoyingly.
This dark place hasn't changed in the last couple of decades, I'd say. Still, this same cellar from years ago, when I was there once, for a thief. I don't know if you remember. It's been a while. Anyway, that's
You guys can roll your investigation if you like.
all right.
I'm just sure.
I am. Ooh.
Did you add your?
No, I forgot to add anything, but that's just plus a 7.
So 20,
22.
22. Yeah. I'm good at math.
How do maths?
Well, you remember from the report that, from the photos taken, that there were water on the floor. But there are no pipes running here. At least no busted pipes or anything of the sort.
I've heard that I go to Grace and I say I've heard that there was water on the floor when the assault happened. How could there be water on the floor without any pipes there? You store water in the storage or something?
I wouldn't have a clue. I wasn't here. Someone could have spilled a bucket. I mean, it's
I will find out. What is it?
I'm so glad you're gonna find out that how there was water on the floor, on top of murders. I mean,
Hey, it might all be connected.
oh no, by all means. I mean, you are the sheriff.
Indeed. I'm a sheriff. Nice. Anyway, just continue investigating.
While you're doing that, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Nessa, what are you
Yes.
doing?
I watch the men walk through, and I go into the dining room where Crystal is, and stand there for a moment, just to check on her. So, Crystal, how is your mother?
Slowly healing, slowly recovering, trying to take it as easy as she can.
Good. And you? How are you doing?
As well as someone who witnessed the murder can be, I suppose. How are you dealing with having to stay here?
This is not exactly what I envisioned my inheritance being, but I'm sure that I'll get through it. I just wish that there was something happening as far as them making headway in the case. And this sheriff, he just continues to show up all the time, but never leaves with any new information.
I was about to say, how many times has that been now?
He's been out here almost every day since they took the body away. It's getting annoying, really. Because he comes and he looks, but he doesn't... He never seems to find anything. And the thing is that, I mean, what is there to find now? It's been a week.
Yeah, like, especially down there, like, what is he expecting to find? Water?
Yeah.
Boxes? Ugh.
The thing is that the murder didn't even happen in the house. It was out in the garage.
Exactly. Maybe it's just me being a little over paranoid, but you get a weird feeling about this guy.
A little bit, yes.
Mm,
So I just say while he's here, everyone watch everyone's back.
yeah.
For some reason, I feel that we are the only ones who can trust each other. Are those footsteps in the house?
Not
Going
sure.
upstairs.
I probably should have said this before we started. I can't actually hear anything going on
Oh, okay.
on the site, so
Me
Yeah,
either. For
confused,
some
forgive
reason,
me.
yeah. If the audio cues, I don't hear
If
music. or
if
anything.
if you go to like the settings cog, you can see a tab audio and video where you can adjust the volume. of
Yeah,
the-
Oh.
it's
I hear
because I'm
stuff
not
now.
I'm not on my laptop for a call, so
Okay.
if I was to play audio, you guys would hear it through call and it would echo.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I see. I see.
All right, so
All right.
with that said, oh my goodness, Crystal, I hear footsteps. And I think they're going upstairs.
You might be able to see kind of what's going on if you go to the right. You see like a list with a music note next to it. There you can see the title of certain
Okay.
things playing. So right now
Okay.
you just see Steen, but you just a bit ago you
Okay.
could see that Count was playing footsteps.
Okay, thank you.
Hang on, I shall play. I'll try it again. I do have some sound effects here that would be nice.
Let's see.
Okay.
Now that you're playing it,
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
once you
Yeah,
can see it.
it comes up what's playing, so thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
40 sound
Um,
effects, footsteps in the hallway. Just
Oh, yeah.
for you, Radio Count.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there's footsteps and there's some sort of crackling, like rocks falling. So
I mean,
Nessa's gonna kind of step out into like that main front hall area to kind of see like if she can see what's going up the stairs.
and Crystal's going to follow right behind, not wanting her to go out alone.
you do.
Do I need
The-
to make
the foot-
an investigation? Or what is
You
it?
can do that.
Identify?
Identify, yeah.
Okay.
Morgan, 2d10s.
Oh! Sorry.
Okay. There we go.
So sorry. So that would be 14.
That's a fail.
What? Anyway,
Don't
you notice dirt on the floor, like somebody came in with muddy shoes.
Alright, so Nessa's going to step toward the front door to see if they came from the outside in. Like if she can see a pattern in the footsteps.
The door is still locked. No, it's still closed. So there's that, and no, you don't see any particular pattern. Not that. You don't see anybody coming up the stairs. No.
Is there anything close by that I can arm myself with? An umbrella?
Okay.
Something?
Well, yeah, sure. There's an umbrella here.
Alright, so
Like the-
I'm going to grab an umbrella and follow the muddy footprints.
Okay, they lead up to the second floor.
Alright.
Yeah, so you guys should come up here. And you notice over here, you see the little boy. the little boy Shane.
Shane, what are you
He
doing
turns
here?
around. Hi. I'm nothing. Just wondering what the automobile doing in the front.
Well, the sheriff is here again. Did you leave these footprints?
He looks down on the floor and puts his hands in his pocket. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I just didn't know who was here.
Is it gonna rain? He asks as he looked at your umbrella.
It might. I just was carrying this because I didn't know who was here.
Are you all right? He asks.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm sorry.
He looks behind you at Crystal and he waves. Give a small wave.
She waves.
You leave. I'm sorry, Jacob. What did you say?
Said she waves back.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing up here?
I just came around to look for these pages of mine. Oh no, sorry. That's me dropping the ball there.
Is there someone up here?
I'm just. No, sorry. I was speaking out of character and all that.
Oh, okay.
No, he replies that he asks, "Have you guys looked at the pictures yet? The pages I sent you?"
We
Briefly.
yes, we found him in the attic.
Did you find anything about my dad?
What's your dad's
My
name?
father. Yeah. My father was David.
Yes, the pages said that he they were from his journal.
And
Were we
where's
supposed
he
to
now?
find something in them?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking for him.
Sweetheart,
where
I
he
don't
is?
think he's here.
He looks down disappointed at the ground and puts his hand in his pocket again. Okay. And he starts to walk back towards the stairs down.
But I mean, if you want to help us, we can always try and look for him.
And he looks back up at you and replies, I have looked around for everywhere here, but I can't find him.
Is there anything else you can tell us about your dad? That might help us.
He looks to the left and to the right as if he was afraid somebody might eavesdropping. You know, he was not married to my mother. They did all sorts of kissy things out in the woods.
Gasp.
Wow.
Okay.
Was he married to someone else?
He squints his eyes and as if he's thinking very hard, and slowly shakes his head. I have no idea. I'm so I don't know.
All right.
No. Mother told me they were not supposed to get married, which I think was weird. Don't you guys think?
It's odd, yes. I tell you what, why don't we all go back downstairs, and we'll see if we can't find the letters.
Okay, sounds good. So you go downstairs, and where do you keep the letters?
I'm gonna say that she probably put them in the drawing room.
Okay.
In like a desk or hidden in a book or something like that.
Mm. As you walk and come down and head towards the room, he suddenly stops in his tracks and stares at the door, frightened.
Shane, what does it matter?
He doesn't say. First, he doesn't speak. His eyes widen and his lower lip quiver. I don't want to go there.
Crystal's going to walk over to him and kneel down to eye level.
Hmm?
You don't want to go where?
No, I don't want to go there. Bad man is in
Where's
there.
there?
I don't
Can
want to
you
go
tell
in
us
there.
where?
What bad man?
He points towards the drawing room. In there.
So do you want to have a quick peek in? I'll stay with Shane.
All right. So she grips the umbrella, ready to swing, and she slowly steps around into the drawing room. Timidly, but with...
Darkness there. Sorry, no.
Okay, so the
Darkness
room
there.
is dark?
Darkness there, nothing more. I was gonna say. There's nothing in there. There's no bad man. It's empty.
All right. So I'm going to turn back around. Shane, there's no one in there.
He brings up his hands to his throat, and he suddenly and he turns around and starts to run towards the door.
What? Shane, stop!
You guys run after him?
Yeah, Crystal's gonna run and try and grab his arm, just to hold him back.
Roll persuade.
Dude. 16 plus 7. 23.
Oh, well. He's kicking and flailing his arms. No! Doesn't wanna go, but you have him.
Is there a way to try and persuade him to calm down?
Well, that would be persuade.
Yeah, okay. $21.
Well, he stops flailing his arms, but his breath is still.
Nessa's
Crystal's just
come
gonna
running
look back.
over.
His face turns pale. And before you know it, he's gone. He suddenly vanishes into thin air.
What? Crystal, please tell me you just saw that.
I was about to ask you the same thing. What on earth just happened?
Yeah. I've had my suspicions since moving in, but I think it was just confirmed that this place is definitely haunted.
Yep.
And I don't know how one spirit affects another, but Shane's clearly scared of whatever is here. And whatever is here definitely doesn't want him to talk.
Do you guys do anything else?
Nessa looks at Crystal and says, how about I make us a cup of tea? We'll just sit
Good.
for a second. So
Yeah, maybe we can grab those journal pages.
I'll grab those and meet you in the kitchen.
Alright. So she walks through.
So Nessa's gonna grab the the papers and whatnot that they got in the attic from the drawing room and head into the kitchen as well.
When you grab the pages, you hear a and your hair, and it feels like something just went by your hair.
Nessa's gonna stop and collect herself. And she's gonna speak out to the room. Not being able to see anybody, but she's gonna speak out. I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here. But this is now my house. It was left for me, to do with as I please. If you mean myself or anyone else inside of these walls harm, you must leave. This is my house. I am in control. You are not. If you mean harm, you must leave.
There is no response, but you may get the feeling that you weren't speaking to thin air.
She's gonna stop and stand still for just a moment, and then continue getting the letters and heads into the kitchen.
Okay. Meanwhile, we left the guys in the cellar. Guys,
Yes.
you were standing here discussing the water issue.
Yeah.
Are you done yet?
Maybe. I'm gonna look a little bit around. Do I see anything in the storage?
No, the
Just
place
gonna
has been.
walk around in it a little bit more. Just
Yes, actually. No, sorry.
Roll identify.
Yeah, roll identify. Yeah, thanks, Morgan.
Plus a 7 is 23.
Here, right in between these boxes, you see a piece of paper sticking out.
From between the boxes?
Yeah, like I imagine this is these are, or here if you would prefer. Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah, but between the cardboard boxes, it's a piece of paper sticks out.
Out of curiosity, I grab it a little bit to take a look at it.
It's an official letter from the Bedlam Insane Asylum. It's dated in the. It's a very old piece of paper. It's dated to the what was it, the 700s, 1700s. Sorry, not 700, 1700s. Yeah. It's Do you stop to read it to get with Greaves or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna read it, of course.
Okay. It's from. See here, where did I put the info? Okay. It's from the Bedlam Insane Asylum. Like I said, it's an official note from the doctor, a letter from the doctor to Ludwig Peterson, informing him that his son passed away, so to say, by a drowning accident. He drowned himself in a bowl of soup.
What?
Oh, sorry, my mistake. In a wash basin. Yeah.
Did you say bowl of soup?
Yeah, that's another story. I was first thinking of having him drawing it out, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, wash basin.
Oh, wash basin. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, my bad.
Honestly, it would be kind of funny. Oh, the soup's so delicious, let me inhale. Wait a minute. Anyhow.
Yeah. So we regret to inform that your son has been died to a drowning accident It would appear suicidal. Signed, Doctor. Whatever the hell his name was. Because I forgot.
Well, 18th century insane asylums. Probably not the safest place to be. What's the boy's name?
The letter says letter says David Peterson.
David Peters. Huh. No, well, I'll just I'll put it back in the box and just keep it in mind. I'll just move on. Let's see if somebody if somewhere else has in this cellar has signs of breaking.
Okay.
of
What
breaking in or
What does Tom do while this is going on?
He just got his arms crossed and he's just continuing to watch him like a hawk. Like he's like intentionally like being like overshadowing the officer to kind of like hurry him along because he's been there all week. So he's just literally looming over the officer, like rushing him along because it's such repetition and he's been there all week doing the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. So Officer Rick, what are you doing? You just look around, or
just walk out.
okay?
Ha. I can see you staring, Graves. But everybody will be talking different once I solve this. Ha.
I don't know what else you expect. We've given our statements and you just continue to.
You hear that?
Was that you?
Over here.
No. Let's check it out. I'm just gonna move towards it.
You see here at the end of the hallway a person wearing a white, wearing what can best be described as baggy clothes. He has his back turned towards you.
Sir,
He turns around.
did you guys have? I thought you and the cook were the only guys in this building. There's,
No one else is supposed to be here.
well, who's that then? Sir, can
Identify
you please turn
yourself.
around?
He turns around to look at you, and his face is pale. He has rings under his eyes. And he just stares at you with wide eyes, opens his mouth to speak, and water pours out of his mouth and hits the floor.
Sir, are you okay?
Okay, I'm using practical effects for his speak, so let's just say more gurgling comes out.
So Graves is gonna like elbow Officer Rick, like, do you believe the statements now?
Well, it's a bit more, you can say. Sir, I'm gonna cautiously approach the man. Are you okay?
He backs off, looks panicked at you.
Sir, why
He
are you
turns-
in this house? Do you need to? You're intruding. This is a investigated house. There shouldn't be any outsiders here. What are you doing here?
He backs towards the door, and
There.
suddenly, what?
Just Rick yelling at him.
Okay. He turns around and he starts running
Okay.
towards.
Okay, but
Okay,
like,
dude.
I have a question.
Wait,
Like,
Graves, I'm gonna get him. This guy's
Is-
suspicious.
is there cellar doors there? Like, I'm imagining like it's the stairs that go up, and then there's like the ceiling cellar doors that open outward.
Yeah.
Okay, is there like anything like jar wise? Like, is there a shelf nearby? Like,
No.
is there anything in my reach?
For a survival point, that can be.
I'm gonna spend a spell point. I got 4. I want to throw something like at it. I don't care what it is. It's random on check. So I'm gonna burn a survival point.
Well-
and get it.
Okay, well here's a jar of pickles.
Yep, I don't care what it is. Okay, and then do I just roll an assault?
Yeah, it's assault.
I'd say throwing a jar at somebody is assault.
16.
You know.
16. Hang on, I'm gonna see here. Where did I put that one in?
Imagine rolling lower than a 21. Couldn't be me.
Shut up.
Well,
I'm low.
you do. The jar hits him, but it goes right through him and hits the wall.
That's exactly what I want to do. Okay, now I'm going to look exactly at the opposite. I'm going to say, see, we told you.
Alright, oh, holy shit. Out of Rick grabs his gun, or at least attempts to. grab his gun while-
Grace going to go, yeah, like that's
Well-
going to do something. We need a priest, not a sheriff.
I'm trying my best here, man.
So do you
Gotta
shoot
do
him?
something. I'm not sure. Rick just kind of goes after him, but he just also he kind of slows down. Like,
Okay, do you follow him outside or?
I'm gonna in a jogging pace. Rick
Okay.
goes after him because actually I might just kind of want to take some distance from him.
Okay.
But I'm not letting him go. He's not escaping. I wouldn't be scared.
You come out at this side here. His back. He's running towards here. Here, towards the rose garden over here.
Yeah, keep my distance, but keep following.
Yeah.
Graves,
It's
are you
hard.
coming along?
Yeah, I'm like giving him like a little bit of distance. I'm like slowly behind him. Like as he's down the walkway, I'm just now coming out of the cellar doors.
He keeps running into the rose garden. And you guys follow him, I assume.
Yes.
Now where did I put this thing here? No. And just like that, like he has appeared, he's suddenly gone. Like somebody flicked the light switch and suddenly he was just gone.
Graves, he disappeared.
That's what we've been telling you. But no, everyone thinks I'm crazy. We need to get back inside.
I believe you from the start. Of course, I knew what was going on. I'm a professional investigator. I never doubted it for a second.
Graves just has this deadpan face, just staring at you. Goes, right. We need to get back inside. I must find the vest. So I'm gonna turn around and head back into the house through the back door.
I'm follow him.
Okay. So you guys head in through the cellar or on the front?
No, through the back.
Wait.
Like, isn't there a back dining room door that leads right
Graves.
there? By
Oh,
What-
okay.
What do you think? Why do you think he ran to the flowers, to the roses? Maybe
How
we
should I know? I'm not dead.
I don't know. Maybe we should go back. Maybe we should still go to the roses. Maybe.
You're the
We're
sheriff.
not gonna call the police. I'm gonna.
You are the police.
I am the police, but not exactly. And I'm already here. And those damn city folk police.
I'm
are
walking off
not
mid-conversation.
necessary.
I'm heading back to the house.
That's not necessary. They don't need to come over here. Those damn city police. I swear, these people. This is my case.
I'm like 10 feet away from him already. I'm walking. My focus is on
I
getting
will
to
solve it.
Nessa.
Wait for me. I'm going.
While they both enter the house, you ladies are in the kitchen, right? Making tea.
Yes, we're having a cup of tea and going over the letters and the photos and stuff that we found, trying to piece together any of this info.
Okay, roll your both of you roll your identify.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine was a 15.
Mm-hmm. Becky.
30.
Ooh. Let's see, where is it? The diary mentions the journal mentions David's undying love for Annabelle, but he's afraid because he has no idea how his father will take it. He suspects his father is uh, is jealous of him. Also, he wonders where his boy Shane has gone.
From what I can gather, it's almost like
Sorry.
there was like a it's Nessa talking to Crystal. I'm getting like forbidden romance
Yeah.
with Shane being born. I'm guessing was raised here knowing who his father was, but raised as like a servant's child?
Possibly. And Crystal's gonna think back to the man with the axe that they had seen outside. Shane, the man with the axe, Shane seems scared of him. Could that have been Ludwig?
I don't know. I would pretty much think anybody would be scared of a man with an axe, but... Do you think Ludwig had something to do with Shane's death, or maybe his mother's?
Maybe both. It's definitely seeming that way.
Well, you can be sure. If they were in love, there's no way Ludwig would have let them be together. They would have had to have kept it hidden. He's talking about a bad man.
As you guys talk, you hear the guys coming into the house through the dining room door. It says Bose is here.
Miss,
Yes.
yes, it's happening again.
What?
The bloody ghosts are back.
Yeah,
Please, ghost.
we ran into one ourselves.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah. We
And
Shane showed himself again.
I broke a jar of pickles. I apologize.
That's fine.
There was a man in the basement, and his water was coming out of his mouth. He couldn't talk.
You saw this.
Yes, I think the sheriff's a firm believer now.
I saw him too. This a bit weird to say the least. But
But at least now you know we're not lying.
I knew all this time. I don't.
That's
Of course, I knew something was wrong. It's,
Don't flatter
anyway, with my
yourself.
with my perfect investigation skills, I might even know who it was. I found a document of a David Peterson who has drowned in the while staying at a crazy asylum, and this insane asylum. And I don't know. So it seems suspicious. A ghost who just gurgles up water and unable to talk in white clothes. It's
May I see the paper
I
you
think we
found?
might have a ghost of David Peterson. I put the paper back, but I've written it down here in my notes.
Crystal's gonna stand, look at Nessa, and roll her eyes. So, you're meant to be a sheriff, and that is the only piece of evidence you have found.
Well,
All week.
suppose before actually seeing the guy, why would a piece of paper that says somebody died at an insane asylum be evidence? So I mean,
Maybe.
you can blame me.
I don't know,
just,
maybe because we've been telling you all week that there was a ghost and it killed the gardener, and oh god.
of course,
Mr.
I think you
James.
believed it.
Sheriff.
Anyway,
with-
that's not what's important now. It's
No, what is important
is
with
that there
all
are
due...
ghosts.
We've known that. We've told you that, and you've scoffed, and you've laughed, and you've made fun of us. Now you know it. So, cut this self-righteous know-it-all act. Someone...
I don't know what you're talking about, but all right.
Something dangerous is going on here. And it's more than what any of us have ever been through before. And now that you believe us, after a week of us telling you the truth, something has got to give.
Something's gotta give.
Yes. As in, use what amazing connections you have as sheriff and get someone here. Figure this
We should-
out.
I'm
we
not
should-
gonna
we
get
should-
any of the city folk here. This is my case.
What is
I'll
wrong with
fix it.
city
Don't-
folk?
We should call Father Mooney.
Mooney?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Why don't you actually do your job and what you're supposed to do, or maybe we will just get the city folk back in here. Because they clearly cared a heck of a lot more than you did.
No, don't worry. I'll solve the case. We'll fix.
Then
what's,
go and
what's
solve
wrong
it.
with the house. Well, that's why I'm here, right?
But how does solving
not-
a case offer us protection?
You want a gun?
What's a gun gonna? Are you gonna arrest a ghost? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I might attempt it, but I wonder if it will work. Wait,
Do you hear that?
Footsteps are back. They're in the front hall.
let's move on.
Crystal's
Let's,
gonna just
look
run.
if it's David again.
Nessa takes off after Crystal.
I'm following, and I'm saying, wait for me.
I'm coming along.
Okay.
It sounded like somebody had a bag of marbles or something while walking. It's weird.
Just so you guys know, I didn't find a better walking in the hallway effect than this. So.
Ah,
It's
okay.
You hear footsteps in the front hall, yes.
I honestly thought it was just like a Shane thing that you had a kid. It's like just have some footsteps with somebody who is holding a bag of marbles.
Anyway, Graves,
Yes.
remind me because I don't have the character sheet here. You said you had medium was it a specialization or what was it?
Yeah, it was a specialization he has, and it's medium 8, and he gets weird feelings and basically kind of channels emotion wise. One
You
of
can
those
roll.
stuff.
Roll it and see if you spot anything.
That'd be TD10 plus 8.
Yeah.
20.
everything goes black.
I'm gonna reach out, and whoever is near me, I'm gonna like cling for him.
Okay.
Who's closest to me?
It would probably be Nessa because Crystal took off first, then I did, and then you came.
Alright, so I'm like reaching for a shoulder or like shirt sleeve, like not to like drink, but like to balance, steady myself because everything went black.
Okay, so Nessa's gonna turn to me. Mr. Graves, are you all right?
Graves, you cannot hear what she's saying. You can't see anything. You can't taste. You can't smell anything. It's like everything suddenly just went pitch black.
Suspicious.
I'm just gonna stand there, just like waiting. 'Cause, yeah, I like I don't feel, I don't taste nothing. I'm just blank. So like I'm just standing like in an abyss, kind of.
You start to feel that maybe if you had some light, you would see.
I don't think I have anything on me.
So you start to reach out with your hands.
Well, I don't know because everything's blank and black. Like I reached out just for whatever. Do I feel that I grabbed someone?
Yeah.
Something? Do I feel touch?
Yes, you feel that you grabbed someone's. It must be someone's shoulder.
Okay, I'm just gonna like speak out. I can't see anything, and I'm gonna start like how someone, blind in the dark reaches like out in front of them with their hands.
But the thing
And
is,
I'm gonna.
the thing is, you can't hear you can't hear yourself say anything. The others can, but you can't.
I shine a flashlight into his eyes to see if his eyes are okay.
His pupils are, what are they? Dilated?
Shit, man, this is like the worst time you could have picked to go on a bender. Just kidding.
So I'm just gonna like continue shuffling around in the dark. Do I feel anything? Like
You feel you're holding on to a person, and that person has light.
that person has light?
Yeah.
Okay, are they moving or standing still?
Nessa, what are you doing?
Right now
Are you moving
I'm
off the
looking
hill?
at him, trying to get him to respond to me. First of all.
He doesn't.
Okay, so I sense that this is like a light source, whatever I'm gripping onto. Like I can sense that because you said everything else I don't really sense. I can't see nothing, but I feel
Yeah.
like this is a light source.
Yeah, you feel like it should be a light source.
Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know if I can. Like you said, I can't help. I'm just gonna say, can you show me the way? So I don't know if I don't hear it, if they hear it, whatever. I'm just gonna say that and keep my hand on. whatever.
Graves says to all of you, can you show me the way?
To where?
Do I hear that or no?
No, you don't.
I'm just gonna stand there with my hand.
All right, Nessa's
On
gonna
Nessa's shoulder.
reach up and kind of put her hand on top of his and squeeze, and she's gonna ask him to show you the way where.
Do I hear any of that, or do I feel her hand?
Let me see, I need to roll a die here. It all starts to coming back. You feel like something is squeezing your hands, and there's a dim light you start to see. So slowly but surely, the front hall comes back to you.
The what comes back to me?
The front hall, the room that you're in.
Okay, I'm just like, I like kind of blink for a second, and as everything comes back in, I'm saying, everything went dark. I couldn't hear myself.
Are you back with us?
Yes, but you were the only thing I could sense in the darkness, like a light. I don't know what that means. He's gonna kind of like shake his head, try to like clear the fogginess a little bit.
You're all right, Mr. Graves. You're all right. You're safe. You're here with all of us.
Crystal, you went first, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Roll and identify, please.
Okay. Oh, that's better than last time. 24.
Quite nice.
You notice that here are rose petals. They were not there before, but they are.
So she's going to look back at the group, looking after Mr. Greaves, and slowly walk over and try and pick one up. Just to make sure it's actually there and that she can physically touch it.
You can. You pick it up. A red rose petal.
So she's gonna call out to the rest of the group. Y'all wanna come see this? Because when Nessa and I came up here, these weren't here.
Nessa's gonna turn and look.
And she's just holding the petal up for them to see.
You gentlemen came in from the rose garden. Did you bring some with you?
No, we stopped. We stopped
We did go to
chasing
the rose garden.
before entering the garden. But the ghost we saw, he ran into the garden. Maybe he came back.
So Crystal's gonna nod. Nessa, where did you put the umbrella? It's gonna be useless, but at least it's some sort of sense of safety.
I left it in the drawing room.
So Crystal is going to dash over and grab that before returning and starting to head up the stairs.
As you enter the drawing room, I assume there's the you enter the drawing room. You notice that right here, standing in the corner, turned towards you, is the headless lady.
Yeah, she's out of there. She immediately turns and runs right back.
Crystal, what's wrong?
Not safe. Leave now. Leave.
What do you mean not safe?
And points just to the front door, like just out.
That sounds like something to investigate. Let's go to the drawing room.
You wanna die? You go in there yourself, and she walks out.
Like just slowly goes to the drawing room to take a peek inside.
You see the same as she see. A lady wearing servant clothes standing here, and she has no head.
Does she move?
At the moment, no.
Do you guys have mannequins or something like that?
No mannequins. So Nessa's gonna step around in the doorway to see what this is too. Does she see her?
Yeah, Nessa sees her.
Seeing this?
Nessa studies her for a second, and then, even though she knows she can't, like, that the ghost can't talk because she didn't have a head, she goes ahead and asks, "Who are you?" Can you tell us somehow who you are?
The ghost does not respond, but it starts moving.
Shit.
It shakily puts up its hands, and it moves along the bookshelves here, feeling as it goes. Does it notice as it goes by the fireplace?
I grip the door, ready to pull it to close it, and close it right before she comes just to close.
Okay. You slam the door shut.
Yeah. Well, surely this door is ghost-proof, right?
No. This house is hundreds of years old.
What? I mean, are modern doors ghost-proof?
No. Have
Yeah.
you never seen a horror movie before in your life?
But those are all fake anyway.
Suddenly, two hands shoot through the door and grabs Rick by the shoulders.
Oh shit! I try to jump away.
Okay, roll. What was it?
Not ghost-proof. What do I roll? Escape.
Escape. Yeah.
All right. Or what's it? Yeah, no, it's called escape.
Yeah, it's a cold escape.
Haha, nice. That's a 22.
22. Yeah. Yeah, you manage to pry yourself loose from the hands and the rest of the lady who comes through the door.
The rest of the day, I try to grab my gun and try to shoot it after I've taken a bit of distance.
All right.
Nessa is going to put her hand up at the sheriff and be like, guns will not work here.
I mean, if you tried to shoot it before, because he's coming at us.
She came through the door. I really don't think anything is going to penetrate her.
Sure, the insurance will cover this, and Rick shoots at the lady.
Okay. You can roll your assault.
Right. A 17.
The bullet goes right through her and hits the wall. Okay. Sorry. Are you standing like over here? Or something?
I kind of just expected to like stand over here because
Okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
sorry.
just
The bullet
to
goes.
jump away from the door when she grew
Ah,
up.
okay. Yeah. The bullet goes through her, hits the door.
So,
There's a hole in the door. But she does. But she actually does stop.
I mean, I try to kind of move an edge towards the door.
Her hands go back down by her sides,
Was it?
and she holds up a hand and does a motion like she is writing something. And she was holding a pen.
She wants paper. She wants something to write on.
Well, yeah, I'm not going back into the drawing room. Maybe.
There's some writing paper in the parlor.
Right.
So Nessa's gonna like look at the ghost and be like, just wait here. Like,
What does Greaves do?
Alan
Yes,
messaged
that's-
that his PC crashed.
Ah, okay.
So he's
And,
trying to get back on. So just for right now, we're just gonna say that he's like
Graves
paralyed
is
in
frozen.
fear.
Yeah.
Graves is frozen in his fear.
Yes.
Don't worry, Graves, I'll get you out.
So
I'll just try to drag James
Yeah.
a bit
like I think
back
that,
with
that
me.
like Nessa is like, let me see here. Where is it?
And what is Crystal doing?
So she
You're-
just went back to stand at the front door,
Okay, she's standing over here.
just looking like, giving that knowing, I told you so. Just shaking her head at them. Told you so. This is how you die.
So Nessa is going to go into the parlor, find some sort of piece of paper or something and a pen, and come back.
Hmm.
And she holds it out to the ghost.
Like I imagine it. You stand like within an arm's length of it and hold it out like. So
Yeah, I
so it
mean,
doesn't
I'm
grab
not
your-
right up all in her business, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm close enough that, like,
Was this the woman that killed the guy in the that killed James in the outside the door? Is this a different ghost?
I don't know, but all I know is this one is willing to talk. We've got to find some sort of answer.
Yeah, I'm willing to talk, or she's gonna take your head. You sure you want to get close?
Nessa just
So you
looks
have-
at him and then holds
Sorry.
out the paper.
She yanks it from you and drops down to her knees and tries to write on the paper, but it's a scrolling, it's a mess, but it says David ?
David. That's the insane asylum son's name.
Sounds
Uh,
of the name. Also, the name of Shane's dad. Just slightly mumbled under Crystal's breath.
It's the name of who's dad?
Shane's. And she's gonna look up at the ghost.
And Nessa's gonna go, we don't know where he is.
Man, the last time I saw him, he went into the rose bushes. If he could just face to the wall over there and just go away, it will probably still be there.
The ghost does not respond. It she has the same reaction as Graves earlier. She just writes over and over again on the page. David, 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 David. And when she runs out of paper, she starts writing on the floor.
That's just rude.
And so Nessa is going to try to, jog her out of this and ask her, are you not worried about Shane?
She does not respond.
Your son, Shane?
She just keeps writing David, 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 David. And then eventually she vanishes. Drops the pen to the floor and is gone.
Good to see where priorities lie.
Yeah.
I mean, are you sure it's David's wife? Or,
No.
I'd assume so.
I mean,
No, David was not married to Shane's mother.
Alan, you back?
I think Graves has calmed down a bit and is no longer petrified in fear.
I have returned.
Hey, Mr. You guys want to fill in what just happened?
Mr. Graves, the ghost, the headless ghost, actually communicated with us a little. As you can see, she wrote down here that she's looking for David. But that's all she would write, and then she just disappeared.
Sorry, I seem to have spaced out for a minute there. I think
It's quite all right.
I'm focused on it. Here now.
So, Sheriff, what do you feel now is the next course of action?
Move house. It's probably
Great.
or we need to find out why the ghosts are here. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too familiar with how ghosts normally work. Will they ever leave? Do we have to finish some unfulfilled desires of them? Some requests? Death?
Graves. Alan,
Yes.
you were out for quite a bit. Do you wish to roll a medium to see if you found anything?
Yes.
You still remember the feeling of being without light or taste or smell or hear anything. You remember feeling alone and lost. But you had light for a moment, but that light was gone. So you suddenly felt a pen in your hand, and so you wrote the name of the one person that is your light, your eternal light, David.
So this is what's come back to me now. So I want to go out and take a look. I think maybe I was in touch with a ghost. don't know. I don't think I was myself for a minute there.
So we at least know now that there are 3 ghosts here. We have Shane, we have the Headless Woman, and we have the Drowning Man. But maybe there's a 4th. Shane seems to be afraid of the bad man.
I've read some reports about a dude with an axe. A man with an axe.
Yeah.
Is
Roll
that
your
the-
identify
is
to
that
see
the-
if you can.
Oh.
If something can jog your memory.
Alright. I should also put the.
Yeah?
And add a. That's 12.
Well, the description are once you have read them before, it was pretty much the same as you said. It was a man with an axe, but you do seem to remember that the description matches one of the paintings inside the house. You didn't remember it until now, but there was one painting that looks a bit like the description of the.
And where was the painting again?
It was in the drawing room,
Ah,
hanging up on the wall behind the headless woman.
I see. Maybe I think I remember that there was a painting of somebody who kind of matches the description in the drawing room. Maybe the headless woman tried to look at it and then realized she had no head. It's I'm gonna look inside again.
The painting is right in there against the wall.
Rick opens the door again.
The drawing room is silent.
I'm gonna go inside and take a look at the painting.
Nessa follows.
It-
I'm gonna follow as well. I'm gonna bring up the rear.
What does Crystal do?
Crystal looks back at the stairs to see if the petals are still.
They are still there. Yes. The painting is a typical old painting of an old nobleman standing by a creek with his nose turned up and a sour expression on his face. And then underneath there's a small plaque that says Ludwig Peterson, Lord of the Harmony Manor.
Huh. This seems like an ancestor of yours, Nessa. Maybe
Yes.
maybe all the ghosts are former residents from this house. Who knows?
That's what it seemed to be so far, but I guess I would hope that none of my family would ever be as evil and cruel as to murder someone.
You don't know if people stay the same after death. Who knows? They might be completely different.
Crystal,
Yes.
you were standing by the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a minute. I should organize these things better next time. There's a little tiny whispering coming from upstairs.
And she shoots her attention towards it.
Shane is lying on the top of the stairs on his back and waves at you. Come.
So she looks towards the drawing room and then slowly heads up towards him.
He gets up and he runs down the hallway from you.
Shane, now is not the time to play games. So she slowly starts to walk cautiously, just making sure there's no other ghost going to jump out at her.
He runs up inside his bedroom, and he starts crawling in under the bed, where he crawls up into fetal position.
So she gets down on her hands and knees and just looks at him to see if there's something that you want me to tell her.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you?
I was so scared when I saw him.
Saw who?
He crawls closer to you and almost whispers, The man. The man with the axe. He was looking for me.
Man with the axe. Why would he be looking for you?
Because I saw what he did.
Can you tell me what he did?
He starts to talk. The rose guard. Oh no. Oh no.
Crystal's going to stand up and just call out into air, "You're not welcome here, leave him alone."
Through the door, you see the man from the painting. He comes inside and he stares at you. Who the devil are you?
Could ask the same to you.
I believe it's this one. No, I think it was. He glares at you. I am the Lord of the Manor. Who the devil are you?
You're not the Lord anymore. It has been taken over by someone else. Leave the kid alone.
Over my dead body, he says, and he takes a step towards you and reaches out with both his hands towards your throat.
She's gonna dodge.
Roll. Protect.
14.
Let's see what he does. 14. Despite your efforts to try dodge him, he managed to grab you by the throat and starts choking you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing her initial plan failed, she's going to put her hand up to see if she can try and be more civil instead.
Yes?
The dude is
She can't
choking
exact-
you. I'm not sure if you
I don't want to die. Okay, I'm trying.
imagine getting
But-
choked. Like, can we be civil about this, please?
Do we? Does
I mean,
anyone notice?
Can somebody notice that she's not there?
For a survival
Well,
point.
we know she's upstairs.
All right, I'm gonna use a survival point and
Okay.
notice that she's not there, and I'm gonna go look for her.
Okay.
I want to follow afterwards. Like, hey, I want to look around. I'm like, where's Crystal? And just instantly gone. Like, out the door.
So she's gonna try and choke out. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
See if she can persuade him to drop the anger just for a second.
Okay,
I'm going to assume
how do you do that?
just lowering her tone, not being as confrontational, just trying to persuade just for a second, to buy a moment.
Okay, just try persuade.
Yep. That's my Persuade. 25.
Holy cow!
Very persuasive.
Okay. Okay, the scene is yours. He holds his hands through your neck and you're having trouble breathing. Like, what do you say to him? Or
At this time, though, Nessa is coming up the stairs and she's screaming for Crystal.
you hear a choking noise coming from a bedroom.
And Crystal's just gonna stomp her foot on the floor to give an extra noise as to where she is.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Nessa comes around the corner of the door and sees what's going on.
Yeah, you see the gentleman from the painting downstairs choking poor Crystal.
Ludwig, get
You
your
draw-
hands off of her now.
He turns his head and glares at you. Who the devil are you?
I am the mistress of this manor, Nessa Peterson.
He looks at you confused. The very devil, you are the mistress of this manor.
You have no power here. Let her go now.
Try to roll persuade.
Okay. Oh Lord, 9.
Guess I'm dying.
Uh, no, he keeps choking her out.
She takes a step.
Would I
Nessa
be-
takes a step forward.
I know
With-
aggression isn't always the answer, but you know, sometimes.
Wait,
Give me
what?
a kill
He's-
or something.
So
You
at this
know.
point, I think Graves has caught up.
Yeah, you guys are probably caught up by now.
Rick's also following.
Yeah, and I'm gonna come in and seeing this entity choking Crystal's character. I'm gonna try to like run and tackle it.
Okay, roll assault.
So, why is this happening?
Well,
You wanna use a survival point to reroll?
Yes, that'll put me at 2.
Go
how
right
many
ahead.
survival points do you have left?
I have 2. I have 2 left.
Oh.
I think I have 3 left.
Hey, 14. That's a little better.
I mean, Rick's also still there. So.
Okay, what do you roll, Alan?
14. That's
14?
better. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh, sorry for cussing.
Yeah, that's what my guy said.
You.
That's what the ghost said. I got him.
He looks at you. You try to tackle him, but I mean, you're an old man.
Exactly. It's
starters.
like half attempted.
You used to be much stronger. So, what was the meme? You tap him, he looks annoyed.
Well, I just basically like I'm trying to get him like distracted. Like I want his focus off of choking Crystal.
Yeah,
So
I was
like
going
really
to
just
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so Jacob.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, his attention is slightly off. Could she try and escape?
Yeah,
with
you can
his
do that.
attention up? Okay.
Okay, so do I like just dive through him? Does he like kind of like disappear? You know what I'm saying? Like what happens when I collide with him, so to speak?
No, this time you actually feel something physical.
Or so I actually like collide into him with
Yeah.
this half attempted. So I imagine I'm just like bent over, hugging him around the waist.
More on the legs.
Around the legs. Yeah, I got him.
So yeah, Jackie, roll your escape.
Can,
15.
15.
And I have 5 survival points if I need to use one.
15. Just a moment. Sure. It was escape. Yeah, you actually managed to wring yourself out of his grip.
Yay!
Yay! He's
Hallelujah!
alive! You did it!
And so when Nessa sees this, she's gonna motion Crystal to come get behind her.
So
which
sure.
she does.
Anyway,
Sure.
Rick's also there, and he sees Graves trying to tackle Ludwig.
Mhm.
Anyway, great. Some ghosts that aren't transparent or move through walls and stuff. I bet I can shoot him this time. And
I'm so
he
getting
grabs
shot.
his gun. And don't worry, Graves. I probably won't hit you.
Roll your assault.
Natural one. Natural. Just kidding.
Jinx yourself.
It's a 20.
He's a 20.
It's a 20.
Let's see how he protects himself.
Do I need to roll protect?
No, you don't, because guess what? The bullet actually hits him.
Let's
and
go.
He stumbles back towards the window, where he falls down to a sitting position.
Take some modern weaponry, 18th century bastard.
I want to try to like get up and like take a step back. Since like he fell while I was holding on to his like she said, so if he tripped, I want to try to get back to my feet.
You get back to your feet, okay?
Okay.
Rick
So-
screams. Hereby you're under arrest for crimes and assault after death.
He looks. He sits in a position as if he was going to die, but you see no blood coming out of his body. He looks up at you and glares, and he stands up again.
Oh, wait a minute, that's not what I usually do.
What are you waiting for? Keep shooting.
Yeah, right. I shoot another time.
Okay,
Alright.
roll your assault again. Want to reroll?
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of curious what happens now.
Don't.
Okay.
Just hit Graves. Oops. No, Graves is out of the way, right?
Yeah, I suppose he is. He better be.
I most definitely am out of the way of a gun barrel. I'm back at the doorway behind the detective.
The bullet that should go through his head flies literally through his head this time and hits the window.
Oh
shatters.
no. They activated his ghost power.
Nessa is going to put her hand up to tell them to quit, like, stop shooting. It's not going to do any good. And she looks at Ludwig. Why are you here?
This is my house.
It was your home. Do you realize that you're dead?
He looks at you as if you have insulted him. And a quick question: which one of you all is in the hallway, and which one of you all is in the bedroom?
From what I can understand, it's like it's me and then Crystal and then the two boys.
But are you all?
The way I understood it is Crystal still in the room. Shane's under the bed. Nessa went into the room trying to help Crystal. Grace tried to tackle him, so I assume he ran through the door and is back behind me. Who
I would say you're
I'm
in front.
like shooting from here, right?
Hmm.
So outside the door
Okay.
in the hall.
So
and-
Grace, you're
I'm behind Rick.
okay. So you're both in the hallway.
Yeah.
And Nessa, you're in the room, are you not?
Yes, I'm like,
Or?
yes, like probably I would say like a step or two inside the doorway. Yeah, and I've got Crystal behind me.
Okay, so you're both in there. See what he does. See what he does. Oh, okay. The door starts to close.
Nessa turns and sees this and shoves Crystal into the hallway.
Isn't
Okay.
Yeah, Nessa's Crystal's gonna try and grab the door to try and keep it open.
Okay. It's actually persuade. Roll and try to affect the environment.
Okay.
just standing next to the door? Hey man, can you not close?
25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The door. If you manage to keep the door open.
Mm-hmm.
If she's holding the door open, Graves is gonna get in there and just like stick half of his body in there to keep the door open. Yeah, like I got my hands on the door frame and my back up against the door. If that makes sense. So I'm like bracing, keeping the door as open as wide as I can.
Imagine just getting like.
Shh! Don't give me any ideas.
Oh.
You hear a squishing noise.
So
Not a boulder, it's a door.
Nessa, her eye, after she shoved Crystal, she's turned back and she's looking at Ludwig and she says, well, I'm trying to think how to word this. I am family, I am blood.
He looks at you confused. Are you David's child?
No. I am your. And she does the math in her head. What is she
Great,
like? His third great granddaughter.
It's great granddaughter.
Second
She
great. Okay.
inherited it from your grandpa, and I think grandpa was like a child of David, maybe.
Actually, no, he wasn't. But he was. David.
I was thinking the way that we figured it was like I was like a second or third generation from Ludwig.
Yeah, I was thinking like in my notes it says that David would have been your great uncle.
Oh, okay. So she looks at him and she says, "No, I'm Alfred's granddaughter."
He squints his eyes. Alfred. I have no idea what has happened to him.
Grandfather died. He left me the house.
His eyes widen. No. Nobody takes this house from me. Not after my children are dead. He turns around and kicks the cupboard. And then he's gone.
And then he what?
He's gone. Like the other ghost, he has vanished.
Is everyone all right?
I live.
Crystal.
I shot a ghost and actually hit him once. Nice.
As soon as he vanishes, she immediately charges back in and looks under the bed for Shane.
Shane is actually still lying there, covered in a fetal position, shaking.
So she reaches her hand out. It's okay. He's gone now.
He takes the hand and he slowly follows you out. Tears are rolling down his cheek. Don't let him take me.
No one's taking you. I've got you. And she gently wipes the tears from his eyes.
He leans up to whisper in your ear. He killed my mother with that axe.
I guess that's what you meant. And she reaches her arms out as if to show it's like if he wants her to lift him.
He agrees, yep, to be lifted.
So she gently lifts him up and just holds him on her side. Protective of the ghost child.
This place is no longer safe. I don't think we should stay.
Where would we go? Where would I go? This is my only home.
It's gonna be only grave if you stay here too. I think anywhere but here's safe.
And Crystal looks up. I could probably get my mum to let you stay with us. At least for the time being.
Nessa kind of shakes her
Guys?
head.
Sorry, go ahead.
I can't leave here. Shane can't leave.
Shane looks up at you with grateful eyes. Thank you. I don't want to be alone with him.
There's got to be a way to get Ludwig to listen. To get through to him. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to be getting him and David and Shane's mother in a room together.
I don't think the talking's gonna help them much.
What's it gonna take to get you to listen? James has already died. Crystal was nearly killed. How much more blood has to be spilled in this house?
Well, I mean, hopefully not anything more. But I doubt some of those ghosts want to go peacefully. I think we should just kind of investigate more why they are here in the first place. Maybe go back to the rose bush. Like David's ghost went there, and the headless woman wrote David. This guy knows David, and then it's David. We just need to find out why they're here, I think.
Crystal looks at Shane with a saddened look on her face and gently rubs his back.
Shane leans in towards you and rests his head on your shoulder.
I mean, clearly there's too much anger for these spirits to rest. They were killed here. They're gonna remain here until they can peacefully be put to pass over. So if we can find a way to do that, maybe Nessa can finally live here in peace.
There was a reason why my grandfather left me this place. I thought maybe it was just because I was his favorite, but something tells me there's more to why he chose me. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to do something for these people. I just don't know what yet.
Well, we'll help you figure out what it is. I think we're all in this
I
together.
guess I would die trying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, children, it seems to me as the plot thickens around these poor souls trapped inside this house. I have to admit, I thought that it would all be over by this point, but you know what they say. Some things lasts forever. But before I let you go for the evening, and I wait until we meet again, I just want to remind your audience for something. What you have witnessed here today is not something you need to be afraid of. No. You need to be afraid of far worse things. Good night.
All right. Oh, so much.
Yeah.
So much. Excellent job, guys. That
Thanks.
was awesome. All right. Gonna go back to the stream screen really quickly. So headphone wearers, beware in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So
Count,
loud.
you now have to make a priest named Father Mooney.
A what?
You have to make a priest named Father Mooney now.
I actually have a priest named Father Mooney, yes.
Because I just came to
I mean, I
me
don't get
mid-thing and I'm calling Father Mooney.
I have to admit, I don't get the reference.
No,
Really don't.
it just a random name popped in my head. So it was
Oh, okay.
just
okay.
a random priest name, but I'm like, he has to be a character now.
Yeah, I mean, I do have in my list a name of NPCs in the town, and one of them is a priest. Only I named him Vicar Cole, but he can be named Vicar Mooney.
There you go.
Father Mooney.
Oh.
So, did everyone have fun?
Yes, very much so.
Oh yes.
It's a good session.
Very, very, very great session. Heck yeah, great session. So
No. No. Sure. No.
What does the chat think?
chat is like they're saying that's intense. If it was a show, I would watch it. That was the best story I've heard. John Wick is giving it 2 claps. So it looks like they're enjoying it.
Great, because I want when I GM, I want everybody to have fun.
Oh yeah, there was some that there was all sorts of speculation going on in the chat. But of course, I don't want to say anything in the middle of the game. I don't want to ruin it or anything. So
Yeah, makes sense.
they were liking it. So they were asking what it was, and there was one comment. It's like D&D but with ghosts. Sort of. Sort of.
Well, I do have a game that's like that. Sort of. Trail of Cthulhu, but yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah. All right. Well, Warriors, thank y'all so much for coming to this chapter 2 of the Harmony Horror. We'll have to pick it up again very, very soon because I don't know how Nessa's going to get her house safe. I don't know what's going to happen with this new sheriff, and it's just going to be interesting. So, but thank you everyone for joining us for the 2-day live celebration for 5 years. It actually comes up on, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday this week. Crazy. Can't believe it's been 5 years. So big thanks to my mods. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the past 2 days and getting to tell a great story this morning. This was awesome.
The pleasure's all mine.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream, Warriors. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday.